Yo, 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 it's your boy, the insurance junkie, your fiduciary fella, the all-star advisor Alonzo Hall, and I've returned today with another ADH Wealth solution. Today, we'll begin to discuss fulfilling all of your financial needs. To contribute to channel growth, the links are in the description. To schedule an appointment of your own, or to purchase life insurance directly up to $1 million with no medical exam and an instant decision, my information is in the description. Lastly, make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're made aware every time I release new content. And as always, share, share, share. And now, here's our next feature.
Salute, 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 salute. It's your boy, the insurance junkie, your fiduciary fella, the all-star advisor, Alonzo Hall, and I've returned today to whap and tap on your head with another ADH Wealth solution. Today's article is entitled 5 Life Insurance Myths That Leave Black Americans Behind. Before we go in, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're made aware every time I release new content. And as always, share, share, share. Lastly, to contribute to channel growth, to purchase life insurance directly up to $1 million with an instant decision and no medical exam, or to schedule a one-on-one appointment with a licensed financial professional, my information is in the description. As we proceed to give you what you need, this February 8th, 2021 article by Ira Hellman from Prudential Life Insurance Company. One thing you'll see here is the key takeaways, which I be telling people all the time. Like a lot of I got $500,000 worth of life insurance. If you make $15 an hour at McDonald's, you need at least $1 million worth of coverage. But we'll talk about that later. As it says here, life insurance can be a powerful and affordable financial planning tool. You might need more coverage than you think. Your legacy can include important life lessons. So let's look here. From earning power to home ownership to student loan debt, Black Americans have long gotten the short end of the stick. The effects of systemic racism, generations of written and unwritten rules that curtailed opportunities to create financial stability and wealth, have left the average Black family with just 1/8 the net worth of the typical white family. Hispanic families don't fare much better, and the COVID-19 crisis has made things only worse. Yet when it comes to financial tools like life insurance, another factor is in play. There's a racial wealth gap and a knowledge gap, says Delvin Joyce, a Prudential financial professional based in Charlotte, North Carolina, particularly among Black Americans. The combination of less wealthy and faulty notions about how to change that creates a vicious cycle, but Joyce says it can be broken. Here are 5 common myths that keep many Americans, notably in the Black community, from having enough life insurance to actually meet their goals. Myth number 1, it's only for final expense. Certainly, life insurance can cover a funeral and related costs, which could run $6,000 to $10,000 or more. But it's often been presented to the Black community as serving only that purpose. One reason is the historical role of the church in much of the Black community. If the worst happened, a family could turn to donations from their local parish, a traditional version of what we could call crowdfunding or GoFundMe. Black people truly believe in life insurance, Joyce notes, but the face amounts of the policies they buy are low because of that pervasive thought. I don't want to be that member in church who doesn't have enough money to bury myself. Yet because life insurance can replace lost income when you die, it can help your loved ones maintain their lifestyle, pay for your mortgage, send your kids to college, and more. If you only have enough coverage to bury yourself, says Joyce, Your family could be buried financially after you're gone. Like if Mrs. Johnson wants to donate to the church roof fund instead of giving 10% to tithes, give 5% to tithes. Put the other 5% on a life insurance policy, because even though God's protecting you, God's going to call you home one day. And it's not an if, it's a when. And when God calls you home, you can actually leave a large, much more than your little, that 5% would have done. You can actually, pay the entire church roof fund off. Myth number 2. I'm not trying to make anyone rich. If in much of black culture, the focus is on passing on the value of work, not money. You gotta get to that bag, get out there and get it, out hustle the next one, outwork the work. A lot of successful African Americans came from a disadvantaged background, Joyce says. And they think, I don't want to leave my family a bunch of money and give them the opportunity to skate by and not develop the character I did in pulling myself out of my situation. It's well-intentioned. I want my children to learn some of the things that I learned. Indeed, many see leaving a financial legacy as a gift, or worse, a handout, that undercuts those lessons. But it doesn't have to be. By creating a trust, which works with life insurance as a part of an estate plan, and setting rules for when the money can go to certain heirs, you can take control from the grave, Joyce notes. As my family back in Southern Virginia would say, if your kids grow up and don't turn out to be hitting on nothing, then you don't have to leave them anything. Myth number 3. I've got enough life insurance through my job. No question. Life insurance you get through an employer, typically without a medical exam and at a lower group rate than you can find on your own, is a valuable perk. But that coverage has its caveats. It might not be enough to meet your needs. You could lose it if you leave your job, and even if you can take it with you, you may have to pay much more when you do, sort of like Cobra. That's why you should determine how much coverage makes sense for your situation and goals, and use both employer-provided and individual life insurance to get it, says Joyce. Supplement your workplace life insurance to make sure that you can accomplish what you want to accomplish. Here's another pitfall of life insurance through your job. How easy is it for you, who works there, knows Olga in HR, and knows where to go to get the documents, to sign a document and a request to get some time off work so you can go for vacation in 3 weeks? And usually Olga still fumbles the bag, and then when you take the time off, you get a call from your job, hey, you didn't put in the work request to get this time off. So you're saying, I got life insurance through my job. I'm leaving it up to Olga in HR, who already F's shit up, and my family, who will be in mourning, to come to my job, be allowed into my job, know how and where and who Olga from HR is and how to find her, then know how and where and who to get the right documents to her, so that she, when she fumbled the bag on the simple request that she gets every day, which is a time off request, you think she's going to really be concerned about getting your family the life insurance and the documents properly? No. Myth number 4. Well, I'll be dead. Why should I care? Everybody's favorite radio station is WIFM. What's in it for me, Joyce jokes. But there are so many uses for life insurance just beyond the death benefit. For example, a term policy might allow you to access most of that payout in advance if you become terminally ill. And extra living needs riders or living benefits riders, usually available for a fee, can provide you funds if you have a qualifying chronic illness or need long-term care. Life insurance can also be an important part of an estate plan. In particular, a permanent policy can grow in value. You may be able to tap some of that value while you're alive. It can even serve as an emergency fund or to supplement retirement savings, or to leave a bigger legacy to your loved ones or causes you care about, like that church roof fund. Myth number 5. Well, $1 million in coverage is just too much. How many Negroes do I hear say that? And then they stand in line for the 17th time for Cool Gray 11 Jordans or Space Jam Jordans, which come out, I don't know, they came out in 1996, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2012, 2013, 2015, 2016. And they're the same fucking sneaker, but you niggas stand in line to get them and pay $500 and $600 for them, but won't pay $500 and $600 saying, that's too expensive. Where else can you turn $500 into a guaranteed million? Nowhere, that's where. This myth gets at a pair of misperceptions. How much life insurance you need and how much it costs. While historically $1 million seems like a lot, when you put it in context of your economic value to your family, in most cases, it's probably not even enough. For example, $50,000 a year times 20, that's $1 million. So if you made $50,000 a year, let's say starting at the age of 20 when you got out of college, right? You got a $50,000 a year job. We'll say 25. And then you started working that job from 25, and then you made $50,000 a year until 45. At 45, you're a millionaire. You've made $1 million in your life. Don't seem like it because it only came in chunks of 50 grand. The key is to consider your whole financial picture, current and future. For example, 4 years of college for 2 children could set your family back $500,000 alone. Add in housing, food, utilities, and all other expenses in your life, along with today's historically low interest rates, and the need becomes clear. Says Joyce, I can't replace you physically. I can't replace you emotionally. But I can replace you financially by taking a lump sum of money and sitting it in your chair and letting it generate the income that you were previously generating for your family. What's more, despite that seemingly high $1 million face value, a term life policy can be surprisingly affordable, especially if you're young and healthy. In that case, says Joyce, it's so inexpensive that it doesn't make sense not to have. Let's look at some legal jargon here. Life insurance policies contain exclusions, limitations, reductions in benefits, and terms for keeping them in force. Ask a financial professional, a financial professional can provide you with costs and complete details. Ira Hellman is a senior editor at Prudential Life Insurance. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today's article. Make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're made aware every time I release new content. And as always, share, share, share. Lastly, to contribute to channel growth, to purchase life insurance directly up to $1 million with an instant decision and no medical exam, or to schedule a one-on-one appointment with a licensed financial professional, the information is in the description. With that being said, wipe ass, work in progress every day, and see success. Salute, salute, salute.
Hey folks, this last video was sponsored by my company, where we help people like you to reach their financial goals. We do this through a simple conversation where we help to identify and then protect your lifestyle. And then we implement a plan. The process starts at about an hour. So, if you want more information or you want to schedule a consult, contact me via the information in the description box. And let's talk and see if we're actually a great fit for each other. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, when people challenge you, they don't challenge you to challenge you, but they challenge you to challenge you. Accept the challenge. Thank you, and enjoy life.